Hold up. Okay, how to fix my camera. Here a while back, about a month and a half ago, I made a video about me getting a radio system. Well, you're kind of looking at a speaker. Or one of the speakers. Now, you might be asking, what's this about? Well, back in their time, 1980s if I'm not mistaken, or somewhere in the 70s or 80s, these are non-removable speakers. Screw here, here, there, and all around. I popped the front cover off to do something, not knowing that there were screws in it. So that's the other speaker. Oh yeah, it's on the wall because it was originally right here, sitting this way, and the other one was the same way, just opposite. But I'm wanting to do them on the wall. They look better on the wall for some reason. And I gotta add supports down there to make sure they're fastened to the wall. I add a support beam there, and add a support for it. But still, and unlike Biden, I think I'm gonna like my speaker supported better than him. I mean, he could fall off the wall, and I don't care what happens to him. You can get chewed up. I don't care. But I'd actually rather my speakers get supported because at least they look better. At least they're not like children. At least they're like, oi, we got bass. Oi, we're from the 80s. Oi, we're from the radio. And they're like, children, that's exactly how these are like. We got the radio. We got the sound quality. Him. Nobody wants him no more. Anyway, sorry to get off that topic, but yeah, I pulled these out from the front, redoing them, adding some detonating sound, just cloth, tape, and that's it. Literally, just tape to hold the cloth into place while I screwed into place. The speakers, however, I'm glad I'm doing it this way because I'm wanting these to be replaced later on down the road with higher watts. And the old speakers tend to not tell you how many watts they are because they're not supposed to be opened up. But these are 25 watts. You know, you're probably thinking, how do I know they're not? How do I know they're 25 watts if they don't say they're watts? All right, some people, prepare to get your mind blown. The glorious ownership that I have of a manual. The actual manual to the system. And I only showed the front of this radio if I'm not mistaken. And that's what it looks like. Of course, it's got aged, but still. Now, this is how I know how many watts they are. Because unlike these newer radios that I know of, the amplifier. Yep. There you go. 25 watts. That's how I know how big these speakers are. Because back then, the non-removable speakers, you couldn't remove them, so what they had to do is, oh no, how are we going to put the watts? You know what? Let's actually get smart, unlike the 2020 kids, and actually put the details on the back of the paper manual. Environmentalists will be like, oh, we don't need paper because that's harmful for the environment. Did you just say harmful? Oh my god. No. Yeah. This is a 10 times better radio setup than anything today's network. Like, that's what I got. Let me open the door. It won't stay open because it's at an angle. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, and it does work just fine. Everything works just fine. Now, I don't know about you, but I think owning the original manual to something like this is more glorious than having a newer radio from like 20-something and having a manual to it that's white and not yellow tinted, back when it was actually printed with a real printer. Because owning the radio is one thing, but having the original from the past is a different thing. Especially if it's in, well, pretty well good sized condition. Like, I'm meaning like, mice didn't get a hold of it too bad. You can still reprint this thing, which I am doing, plan on getting this thing reprinted. There's my stuff all over, but there's no droppings on it. It's the original, printed from probably one of the best countries in the world, that's audio-wise, Japan. I love that fact. Like, quite literally. This thing is just mind-blowing with the specifications. It's the original. And I'm sorry, but if you think this is a waste of paper of how they used to do radios and TVs back in the days, I'm sorry, But you have no room to say, because every day, thousands of trees, millions of trees are being burnt for the same copy of the house that you live in. Your nice, fancy cookie cutter you live in, guess what was probably in that place? A forest. I can tell you this right now. If the apocalypse ever hits, I am probably going to burn my hometown down. Every last bit of it. No sacrificing a thing. Because what was in that place originally was trees. And they burnt them all down. Took them all down just for houses. That looks the exact same. I flip them off every day in front of kids and the police. Have not got stopped yet. I even criticized all those houses in front of everybody. You know why? Because I was there before them. I rode those woods before they ever got torn down. So I have the right to complain about my hometown going to crap. I'd rather own one of these than see my hometown get torn to shreds by new houses. And guess what we have again? Right across from this new house complex is another house in development. More trees got burnt. More trees got torn. Why? For more of those lousy cookie cutters. I am sick of it. I'd rather have an original manual to one simple item from 1980s than see 8,000 more cookie cutters being built. Because at least this is the original. At least this was made back in like maybe 40 years ago. Granted, it may have took like 100 trees to make this one manual, but that was from 1980s. Back before there was like 1 billion people living in a tiny town. Back before there was 1 billion apartments being built every 5 seconds. At least you didn't have the exact same as your neighbors. I mean, I looked up the system already. I could not find it on my Google. I could not find it anywhere because there's only, I believe, one of these made. Well, actually, there's more than one made. But back then, they were made right. They're made better. They're made for quality, not money. Nowadays, got the green stuff in your hand, in your wallet. Got the good stuff in the pockets. Got the good stuff in the bank. Hand it over. Is it any good? No, it's actually worse than your older one, but you know what, you'll take it. Okay, I'll take it. I'm sorry, but I don't like what they're doing today. No one will understand the glories of owning the manual to a original stereo. Or the original manual to the stereo. I mean, yeah, opening a big TV up, having the paper manual, you just throw it away. But you got an old box TV, and you got the manual to it. Holy crap. You just got a TV with a manual? Does this thing even work? Fired up and it works like nothing. That's like breathtaking. But no, your girlfriend just got the newest iPhone. Baby, I got the newest iPhone. I got the iPhone. I'm gonna say 14. Okay, cool. What about it? You're not appreciating I got the newest phone? I just got a 1960s TV with the original manual to it. Okay. She just said okay to you. Are you hyped about my new phone? No, not really. It's just another phone. It's another slab of glass. This thing is an antique. Oh, so you'd rather your antique, stupid, ugly old TV than my newest iPhone? Yeah, I'd rather my old TV. You know why? Why? Because it brings back memories. Back to the old good days. You and her has an argument. You break up with her. She breaks up with you because you don't like her new phone. You like your old TV better. You're cherishing the old antiques better than the new stuff. And for the people who does that, cherishes the old antiques better than this new stuff, I'm proud. Cherish the old stuff. Because it won't last forever. Because something else, this was sitting on another little radio. And what's funny about this one, I bought this at a thrift shop. And this is something I never got from a thrift shop. With the radio. The manual. Yeah. It is literally a cabinet radio. Literally. Like, how cool is that, though? The original manual. And this is from a thrift shop. 9 times out of 10, people don't have the original manual to these things. Or to anything. But how cool is that? I swear, these kids have it spoiled today. They have it crappy. All of them. Including these new teenagers. They don't even know how to live a life anymore. Ooh, newest phone. Ooh, new truck. Ooh, new car. That's it. New house. Copy the house. Me. Tear. Crying because I have the original. So if you like the originals and you like the old stuff, give this video a like. And please comment. Because nothing can outbeat the old days. Nothing.